Greetings. I am Paya, honored daughter of the House of Barilla and heir to the throne. And today, we're going to be playing something a little different. We are back to Skyrim. Now, it's been a while. It's been quite a while. We played Skyrim, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 months ago? Something like that. And then we played Daggerfall. No, we played Is it Morrowind? No, Oblivion. And then Morrowind. And then Daggerfall. Yeah, so we played a lot of Elder Scrolls games since we were here. But I recently saw the start of a video. A video was titled something like Post-Apocalyptic Skyrim or something. And that really caught my eye, and I was like, oh, that sounds kind of epic. I want to see what that's about. And I watched like the first 5 minutes of the video and then decided this looks good enough that I kind of want to come in here and see what this is all about and probably stream it because it looks good enough. Now, do I know if this mod pack is actually stable? No. At least the mod pack I used when I first played Skyrim on stream was not at all stable. I made that one myself, just threw things together and hope they stuck. But this one's an actually like professionally built mod pack by somebody who probably knows what they're doing, so I don't really see myself having any issues. But it's very different. I played like 5 minutes of it before on a different save just to see what it was all about, and I didn't even watch much of the video. I watched like 5 minutes and they didn't get to any of the juicy stuff. All I know is that the world is kind of overrun with Draugr and other undead and dragons. And that's about it. There was no opening sequence. There was just, I pressed new game, I made a character, and then it plops you down in the middle of this cave, and you have to wait for all the mods to preload, which is why I didn't start the stream before making the character, because it would have been like the first 10 minutes would have just been me sitting here waiting for all the mods to finish initializing. So, we're here, and from what I know of the game, is you start out with some skills, or skills. Yeah, skill. I didn't know which button it was. But you start out with 3 skill points here. And what that means is that we can only specialize in 3 skills right off the bat. And other than that, we're just all entirely on our own. And apparently, from what I've heard from the beginning of that video that I watched, was that you can't learn a skill after level 1. So any future skill points I get won't be able to go into anything else after level 1 other than the 3 that I chose and any ones that we find a skill book for. Now, what that means, I have no idea, but we'll just see. But I've contemplated what I wanted to do, and I think going light armor, one-handed, and restoration would be good, because I was thinking at first to have a shield, but I don't know actually how useful that will be in the long run, because you can block with a one-hander. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get a point in one-handed. You can't really choose what you get at this point because I think it's just the one that's at the very bottom. And yeah, so this uses a completely different level up system than the base game. It uses completely different everything. So it's going to be kind of a different experience, I think. And this gives us a novice skill if gotten at level 1. So, and we're going to get healing, of course, because that's kind of what you get restoration for. You don't get it for the ward, I don't think. I barely ever used wards in base Skyrim. But anyways, that is what our starting build is going to be. I don't know if light armor is going to be as impressive as I think it will be, but we'll just have to go and see that, won't we? So yeah, that is it. I do kind of like that it doesn't have a long opening sequence like Skyrim. I mean, the Skyrim opening is iconic, don't get me wrong, but I am kind of happy you can just get into the game, because after playing through the Skyrim opening about 40 times, it starts to get a bit old. Because it doesn't get old to watch it, it just gets old to have to play through it, you know? Oh, and also it does seem like it, as far as I saw, it seems like it's very stable, but it also seems like there's like long loading times. So that is no good. Anyways, we'll wait for our vision to clear for a second here. Okay. And we get starting gear in the chest, and then after this point, we're pretty much on our own. Of course, I can talk to the guy, and he has some stuff for us. So we'll take all applicable things for us. Probably all the tomes, all that, and those. Okay. Okay, I wasn't sure if pressing I would actually open the inventory. I forgot that it's actually tab that is supposed to be for inventory, but we're fine. So we're gonna favorite the sword, favorite the bow. I think the arrows we can just always have equipped. And might as well learn flames. Okay. And also, this mod pack does seem to work under different rules than regular Skyrim. Okay, and this is a skill book. I don't think I actually need to read through it, nor do I need to take it. It didn't pop up anything, but it says marksman there. So, hopefully that means that I can actually use bows now. I never actually tested that far ahead to see if it would let me do that, but we'll just hope. But anyways, we got our gear. We got these, so that's already equipped. Good. Very nice, very nice. Put that away. I still remember how to. Alright, we can talk to this guy for lore and stuff, so we know what's happening. Where are we exactly?
This one is called Dorir, former caravan mercenary. We are north of where Skyrim, Hammerfell, and Cyrodiil meet.
But how did we get here?
When you arrived at Whiterun, after defeating the dragon at Whiterun Watchtower, booming voices exploded from Skyrim's tallest mountain. The voices crashed, then bellowed, Dovahkiin, before a torrent of explosions and voices. Within minutes of returning to the city, the dark elf in your company and a wizard approached the stablemaster with your petrified body. They demanded he fled with you on horseback, but he too was petrified. No magic necessary. In that moment, we heard the screams of Skyrim's citizens. First from the south, then everywhere at once. Khajiit wished to try.
Okay, so canonically, it seems like we already went through the opening sequence. We were on the cart, we went to Helgen, we got attacked by the dragon, we went to Riverwood, we talked to the people there, we went to Whiterun, we talked to the Jarl, and then we went and defeated the first dragon. So we've already been shown to be the Dragonborn, and the Greybeards already exclaimed Dovahkiin, and then somehow we were afflicted by something, and everything kind of went to chaos. And that is kind of where we wake up, is, I guess, a few weeks after that has happened, and Alduin and the dragons have just kind of been running wild over Skyrim without any Dragonborn to stop them for quite some time. So it's kind of interesting, because it canonically means that the start of the game did happen, we just didn't see it. We're just waking up now.
Truthfully, it seemed like this one's life would end whether he fought or fled, and even a Khajiit's endurance does not compare to Skyrim's horses. Behind us, a black dragon descended from High Hrothgar. His voice pierced the sky and fire rained upon the city. This one made the right choice.
Alright then. Well, let's ask some follow-up questions.
The wizard said you would unravel in 3 moons. It has been at least 70
Okay,
days.
a few weeks was a bit of a low estimate then. It has been months.
That was the Dark Elf's sole instruction. Take you to the Imperial City in Cyrodiil, but the borders were already swamped by dragons. After retreating here, this one saw many dragons fall in the tundra of Whiterun Hold, only to rise again. This did not happen to the dragon you felled with Whiterun's aid, yes? Khajiit is not surprised. I did not understand the Dark Elf and Wizard's actions, but they quickly became obvious. You are of great importance to the current calamity. The voices that roared Dovahkiin were not of dragons. This is your path.
Yeah, so it seems that the people of Skyrim were able to take down a lot of the dragons, but they just kept getting resurrected by Alduin because no one was absorbing the dragon soul. So that is a problem.
Khajiit has seen only walking skin and bones on his trips for rabbit. The sounds of civilization were replaced by battle, and they too came to an end. Still, there may be others.
You know, walking skin and bones.
There are at least 80 in nearby Falkreath,
80,
and
you
there
say?
appears to be ranks within them. Once Khajiit was spotted by a masked figure, and the tapping and shuffling of dozens of feet could be heard in the distance.
Alright then, well...
Think not of it. This isn't much of a life, but alternatively, Khajiit could be dead.
It's a good point. Alright, and that is where we begin. We'll steal his money and read a note. Few survived Alduin's reign of terror. The few of us who did were left to fend for ourselves. Barely surviving this desolate wilderness. Many things I have seen, but these abjects are beyond reason. Their minds twisted husks of what they were in brighter days past. I have noted the territories that these abominations guard. They should be avoided. Okay. Okay, that starts a quest. Good. I was gonna say, how would they have noted where they are if there's like no map attached? And there's food. When I was testing this out, I saw that food had, you know, bonuses. I'm not sure how useful those are. I guess 10% more stamina regen is pretty useful. And I don't know what is and is not useful. I think what we need to do is probably explore a bit and get like a, I don't know, a bit of a base camp going. So we have a place to put our loot and a place to go back to should things go wrong. And let's see if I remember. It's... What is it F4 to autosave? Or is that auto load? I do not remember. How do I not remember this? It has been too long. And where is... Difficulties on adept. That's probably good. I don't know how to see the key bindings. We're just gonna wing it. F4. No. Is it F8 and F9? Or F7, F8? Neither of them. F5. F5 is autosave. Okay. And I'm guessing F9 is autoload. But at least... Okay. F5 is autosave. Got it. I don't know how I forgot that. It's been a long time. As I said, quite a few months. Okay. And they've changed the combat system, like, entirely. In that it's... I don't know. It's very different. Especially because I think... Yeah, so if you're holding a direction and you press shift, you do like a back step or a roll of some kind. And I think that gives you iframes. So I guess it's somewhat more Dark Souls-like, which, you know, is good. But it'll take some getting used to playing Skyrim with frickin' iframes. I don't know. But we'll see it. Okay. Something was going off on my phone. I had to check that for a second. There's bear traps, apparently. That's not a good sign. Let's not step in those. So we are currently... Oh yeah, we have a really cool map. I do like it. How do I move around on the map? I guess like that, I can. And WASD also does that. I was trying to like click and drag, but that does not work. But yeah, very cool map. I'm very much a fan of it. But we're at this cabin out here that in the base game is like a I don't know, practice hunter's cabin. That's why there were some practice arrows on the ground, but those do 0 damage as far as I remember. So you don't want to use them. But we need to make our way down into Falkreath, where it says we will find our first clues as to what is happening around here. And as basically all I know is that there's a lot of undead and a lot of dragons, and that's what we're gonna have to kill. And there aren't like people. Everyone's dead. maybe everyone. I don't know. As I said, I only killed like a few things last time I tested this, so we will see how that goes. Also, I did check the Ancestor Glade last time because, you know, I walked down the same path. There was like a level 30 Spriggan in there, and I am not... I'm level 1. I do not think that I am ready for such a thing. Oh, and we need magic. Healing. Let's favorite that. Yeah, so we're mostly going to be probably doing healing and one-handed. And my plan is, I have no idea if this is actually applicable or not, because I don't know if the quest still exists in this version of the game. But my plan is maybe to go get Dawnbreaker, which would be, I don't know, like up here, right? I don't even remember. It's somewhere along this mountain range, I think. But you need to get Meridia's Beacon to start that quest. And then it gives you Dawnbreaker. And it's a halfway decent one-handed sword. It's not really all that good, but it does have very good undead killing properties. And since most of what we'll be killing in melee is undead, I think that would be a very fitting weapon to go for. If not, like, effectiveness-wise, it would at least be thematic. But I have to say that just graphics-wise, everything's looking quite good. Very scenic. Of course, having my hand in front of my face with the big glowy restoration thing kind of makes it hard to see and appreciate everything, but that's fine. Oh, what be that? Oh, frostbite spider. I did not end up seeing one of these before, but that's fine. No poison. Unfortunate. But yeah, as you can see, attacking is a bit different, and we can actually see like health bars and everything. It's very nice. I am a fan of what they've done so far, from what I've seen. Maybe my opinion on it will change later if, you know, things aren't as good as I thought. Oh, you are dead. Hello? Why are you dead? I don't know. But you have nothing useful. Ooh, apothecary satchel. I will try to take the alchemical stuff. Oh, and there's a bedroll. Ooh, alteration book. Okay. I guess now we can get alteration. Maybe. Who knows? I'll try to get some alchemical stuff. Oh, and what is healing? That's the blue mountain flowers, right? You don't know how to harvest this yet. Oh, great. Okay, we need alchemy, I think, to harvest flowers. Because, you know, every child that's picked a flower in their life must have known alchemy, right? There's a zombie. Yeah, and when things are aggressive to you, you can see them pretty easily. But this guy's, he's looking pretty menacing. But I think a lot of combat with this, as far as I noticed, was a lot about spacing. Like, my weapon does not have much range. His has greater range. And I just need to, like, bait out an attack, dodge it, and get in there. Really mess him up. Oh, this is a great welcoming committee. Oh, boy. My back is up against something. That is no good. Yeah, and the zombies are a little loud. Which I guess makes sense. He's trying to block. Whoa. And I know there's a ranged one behind me somewhere. Get killed. Okay, I might lower the enemy volume a little bit, because their yelling is very loud. Let's see, would that be voice? Probably not. Let's just lower master by a small amount. And hope that that is sufficient. Ow! I was standing still for 2 seconds, and you decided to shoot at me. You know how rude that is? Okay, we can't... Alt is, not sprint. So, I don't know how to sprint. I can press shift to kind of do my little dodge dance, but... Alright, that was a little closer than I was hoping. Yeah, because the direction that your sword swings also seems to be able to make it so you miss entirely. I can kind of dodge into combat as well. What were you? I have no idea. Was that like Draugr Hunter? Or Huntress? Okay. For a second I thought it said Draugr like Haunted, and I was like, that sounds kind of intense. Alright, but we're gonna take their arrows, because I think those are still at 0 weight. At least from what I remember, they were still at 0 weight. But yeah, this is pretty much as far as I got last time, like when I was trying it out. I just came down here, killed the first big group of enemies, figured out combat, and if the game was like gonna be stable for me. Where were all the other ones I killed? I killed like a bunch of them right over here somewhere. Man, I'm gonna have the same issue that I was having in Far Cry 5, where I just can't find corpses, aren't I? Because everything's just hidden in the tall grass. Okay, we came down this route, and this little road here. And then we fought them, and our back was up against some kind of... Oh, okay, that's another enemy. Ow. You're very rude, you know that? I don't know if where I hit them at all counts for anything. Because, like, I don't think getting headshots does anything special. Okay, but I was in range of the archers. Was it up here somewhere? I don't know. It probably doesn't even matter. They weren't dropping anything that good. But I would like to get any, like, spare arrows or anything. But I guess not. I can't find... I cannot find them for the life of me. At least in Far Cry 5. Oh, wait. There they are. I was gonna say, at least in Far Cry 5, the corpses, like, glow a little bit every so often. Ooh. And actually, they have some good stuff. Bone meal, probably good. Mort flesh. Oh, that's from one of the other games. Was that Oblivion? I don't remember, but I don't think I need that. That's a little heavy. But let's go into items and put on our amulet of Talos, because we have nothing out. We don't have any shouts. Do we have shouts? Let's see. Magic. Which one of these is shouts? Is it you? No. Favorites. Oh, this would be shouts, I think. No. This is shouts. This is something. Alteration? No, conjuration. Because that's like the Daedra symbol. Okay, but we have no shouts. So this amulet's not going to be much help to us as of now. But that's fine. And, you know, it's a good thing that we have marksman. Because, you know, whenever we level up, we're going to need to be able to fire arrows at Big Dragon Man. Because I know there are dragons in this. And how do you defeat a dragon except with... Oh, if you hold down shift, you, like, sprint in one direction. Okay, that's useful. So it is like Dark Souls, where you tap the sprint button and you dodge, but you hold down the sprint button and it sprints. That's good. Okay. Well, let's head towards Falkreath, I guess, because that's our one and only quest. And it might get us killed, but we have restoration, so we'll be fine. I think. Maybe. We'll just have to see. There's a cart. No, nothing in the cart. Okay. I feel cheated. Should have had loot in the cart. Oh, what is that? Minotaur. Oh. Okay. This is a good time to sprint. And sprint very far away. Yeah, that's a modded enemy. Why are you injured? You're, like, taking damage. Well, if you're taking damage by me running away, I'll keep doing it. Let's get him over to here where I can kind of kite him around a bit. We do have marksmanship as a skill. I don't think we put any points into it yet, so it may not do much of anything. 2 damage. Okay. We are really Oh, and it takes stamina to hold the arrow. That is no good. Alright, can we fight this thing regular? Oh, it's fighting someone else. Nice. Who are you wait a minute. If something's destroying that thing that quickly, do I want to know what it is? Oh, it was just a big group of Draugr. Okay. Ow. Okay, you actually have good aim. What the heck? I was like moving back and forth thinking, oh, I'll totally dodge its arrow. And I did not. How did you guys kill that Minotaur so easily? Like, that's what scares me. Can you come down here so I'm out of the way of the arrows? Let me just loot you as we go. You can't outdamage me. As arranged, you just can't. Alright, Minotaur died to some losers. Probably good for me. Oh. More arrows. Lots more arrows. How are you aiming without a head? America, explain. Like seriously. How is that possible? Or not, okay, I guess how are you alive while you're a skeleton and also without a head would be a better question first, but you know, one question at a time, okay? Pine Watch. Do I remember this place? I don't know if I do. Let's see, barrel. More leaks, sure. I have a lot of inventory space, I think. Yeah, we still have the 300 carry weight of regular, so it didn't restrict us in that way. Oh, but we got to level up. Let's do that. Okay, now I did level up once when I was testing this, and it is a little confusing. So we have skill points to distribute, but I think it was 3 per thing we leveled up. Yeah, so 3 points per thing. And it only levels it up a little bit. So I guess let's just distribute these along. I don't know, maybe just all in one-handed, because that's going to be our main thing. Okay, we can't put any more. Interesting. So let's get one-handed all the way up to there, and then maybe light armor. Because those are like our 2 main things, and then increase probably health. It's just generally a good option. And then because we read that book, we should be able to get a point into marksman. As far as possessing a skill book. Wait. Are you telling me I need to go back and grab the skill book? Okay. Okay. I understand now. I see what we're talking about. So you don't just need to have read the skill book. That's why nothing popped up. You actually need to be holding the skill book. So we need to head back up to the cabin and also stop by over here to get that alteration skill book. Because, I mean, I don't know if I'll ever use alteration, but I'd like the possibility to. What was this? It did say alteration the first time, right? I think it did. We'll keep that. Head back up here, grab that marksmanship book, and then use it immediately to get some skill points. But, you know, if he said that there was 80 or so Draugr around Falkreath, we've already taken down like 10 of them. And a Minotaur, which I don't know if he factored into his calculations. But, you know, we're making good progress, probably. And once we actually can use the bow to any kind of effect, maybe dragons won't be too bad. Because trust me, I have fought a lot of dragons on like legendary difficulty and fought them entirely with just bows. If I could have the bound bow, that would be great. I am not sure if that's still in the same dungeon where it's supposed to be. It might be. I might go check. I think that's... I don't know. I think the one I'm thinking of is actually the Transmute Ore skill book, and that's near Whiterun. I don't quite remember where the Bound Bow skill book is. It's in, like, a Necromancer place, right? Oh, and that's Conjuration, so I would need a Conjuration skill book as well to cast that. But that's fine. We'll find one of those eventually, I'm sure. Hey, guy, I'm back to steal your book. Don't mind me. Just grab that. And let's see if we can level up now. Yes. Now... yeah, do reasonable damage. That's good. And we can gain experience in Marksman. Huh. Okay. So that is very good. We can now shoot things. I didn't know we needed the book. Oh, does it use up the book though? No. We still just have it. We probably don't need it, but we're also not hurting on inventory space, so we'll just leave it for now. We'll get rid of it later if needs be. Alright, we could probably just scale down the hill. I don't know if they did anything with fall damage, but if we could just kind of scale straight down the cliff, that would probably be efficient. You know, it's still Skyrim. You still have the same clinging to cliffs mechanic. I'm fairly certain. You seem to fall faster, though. Yeah, that seems like they upped gravity. Because normally you're kind of floaty in Skyrim, but here we fell, like, directly down. Which is good, you know. Not being floaty is probably a good thing. So yeah, so far nothing too bad. The Minotaur was really the only thing that was particularly scary. I guess the ranged Draugr are a bit more terrifying than the melee ones. But that's just because I'm thus far actually successfully outranging them. Okay, there's the useless wagon. And maybe if we fight another Minotaur, it won't be too bad. Because, I mean, that thing got obliterated by some Draugr. Oh, hi. Lots of ranged Draugr, and I'm not a fan. Or did they mean there's 80 Draugr inside Falkreath? Because at this point, that's what it's looking like. Okay, we need to dodge something. What the heck is this? I have no idea. Do I want to know? Probably not. Restless, not good, not good. Keep healing. They're out of mana. That's fine. Oh, and they do run out of stamina if they're holding the arrow too long. Okay, hide again. I could try to do a bit of a marksman battle with them. Let's attempt that. Get some good marksman stats here. Ooh, that actually did damage. Good, good. I missed entirely. Oh, what is that? Someone shot a beam at me. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, we are running this direction. Ow. Okay, turns out, first quest, it's like Skyrim in general. You do not go towards the first quest. You just don't. Because obviously that place is not scaled to be faced at level 2. And since all of this was outside, it didn't save at all. I need to get used to Skyrim again for sure. Isn't there... I swear there used to be a setting. Save on travel, save on wait, save on rest. I swear there used to be a setting that autosaves every certain number of minutes. But I think I checked that in... like last playthrough I did of this, and I didn't... I didn't find it then either. But either way, we probably need to explore in a direction that isn't towards Fall Creek. Search Skeever. Are you not alive? Okay. Skeever is dead to begin with, I guess. I never killed that. I never even saw that the first time. I don't know where that came from. But we'll explore in a different direction. Try to get some better loot. Maybe find a dungeon. Because, yeah, I have no idea how we're supposed to fight that guy. Except maybe with marksmanship, I could do it. Oh, I should have grabbed the frickin' book. I'm making the same mistakes again. Come on. Can we fast travel? Yes. Okay. That's faster. Because I literally just did this where I didn't grab the book. Gotta grab that to begin with. That's much better. Now we can head down the cliff and head to who knows where. I know you get XP for finding locations, so maybe we'll just run around and explore some things. Find locations. Hi, Skeever. How's it going? Welcome back. Okay, and this is also before I got healing on my bar. We want this on left. This on right. Okay. So we gotta level up a bit. And get better gear for sure. Now in the base game, finding Meridia's beacon is not difficult. It is much harder to not find the beacon, usually. And most people try to avoid it because it's annoying. But in this case, I don't know, we might want to find that beacon. And kill a bunch of enemies on the way. Oh, there's that frostbite spider. Ow. Okay, so it slows us instead of poisoning us with a long-range attack. That makes a lot more sense, actually. I have always wondered why the little web-looking thing it shoots poisons you. It never made a ton of sense. Okay, but up, I think farther up this little creek is where the alteration book is. We'll grab that too. Take that with us. And then we just gotta get levels. So let's find those undead again and slaughter them all. Now that we kinda know what we're doing. Oh, this guy's got a sword this time. Ow. Okay. Get out of here. And sadly, it takes a few seconds before it lets you open the corpses of enemies. Okay. He wasn't that tough. Though I've noticed they have armor, but they don't give you armor. So that's kind of a downside of fighting undead only. Okay, and here's Pine Watch. We can explore this place. Get the XP for it. Grab the whatever's in here. The leeks. Very nice. I mean, it's for 1,200 seconds. Maybe I should just eat one of those. Did that give me the good regen? Ooh, Nern Root. It's a lot shinier. And I can actually gather it. Unlike, you know, flowers. I fought mud crabs harder than you. Okay. Health regen. Probably useful. But these guys are easy XP. He didn't even give XP. There's a tiny one. I don't think I need him. We'll take the crab meat. Okay, good stuff. Let's head the opposite direction of Fall Creek and go somewhere that is less scary. Also, autosave. I just need to remember anytime there's anything. Anytime I blink, anytime I take a breath, I should hit autosave. Oh. I was looking for a Draugr, I just found a Skeever. Let's see. Health regen, tail is for alchemy. Where's this Draugr? There you are. You're just hiding back there, I guess. Okay, two-handed swords are difficult to deal with. Because they got longer reach than me, and they're fast. Ow. Yeah, reach is definitely going to be an issue in this mod pack when it comes to one-handers. But, you know, being able to use spells at the same time is probably useful. And I don't know if there's custom spells or anything. There might be. So having restoration might be for more than just wards and healing. Ooh, restoration actually also gets scare undead. Right? So that could be useful. I could kind of whittle down the... Oh, what's that? Is that Helgen? I actually don't remember. Where are we? Yeah, Helgen. Can you stop? No. Get rid of that. Yeah, Helgen. It's right up here. We've never been to Helgen in this mod yet. Hopefully it's... Well, it was the first place attacked by dragons, even in this. So it's probably going to be overrun with undead or dragons. Did the ground shake a little bit? Or was that just me? Might have just been me. I'm a bit scared. Let's try to do some stealthy reconnaissance. Oh, there's a chest. Which, if there's a chest, there's probably enemies. But I don't see anyone just yet. It's hard to peer over the walls, but there's nobody stationed on the walls or towers, so that's a good thing right off the bat. In normal Skyrim, usually this is filled with bandits. But judging by the corpses, Draugr Sentry. What level are you, good sir? Oh, not high level, okay. You're gonna do your little intimidation thing. Oh, but you have good armor. And a shield, of course. May I have some of that armor, good sir? I would appreciate it heftily. Nope. You give me a shield, but I'm not using shield for this. So no thank you. And you know, I don't even think I need to be picking up anything to sell. Because as I said, there's like nobody else in the world. So it's not like you need to pick things up for their value or anything like that. You just pick up what's useful, really. Alright, we saved again. Because we took out the sentry, you know, it's a big achievement. Man. Where'd this tree come from? I don't know. There's the chopping block. Just... Wait, isn't this supposed to be closer to that tower over there? I swear it was. I don't know, it's weird. It's like it's not a perfect recreation of Helgen. It's almost like they remade it to actually be a place aside from the cutscene. Now how do I get to that chest? There's a chest up there. Is that the one I saw? I don't know. But this tree lets us go into here. There's another chest. A little out of place, but you know. Ooh. War Axe of Fire? I'm going to be sticking with swords for the most part, but that could be very useful. It's just it'll run out of charge so quickly. Ooh, stamina regeneration, yes please. Alchemy, not super useful, but I'll take it. If I used heavy armor, that would be great. Shouts are stronger, why not? We already have the novice helmet, and we don't use illusion spells, so that's probably not necessary. Anger. Alright. Turn lesser undead. That's the spellbook I was talking about. But you know, it's kind of nice to not have to like pick up everything that I want to sell. Even though that's usually how we do things around here. That's not how we have to do things today. Until I find, you know, that there is a vendor somewhere and we will need money for stuff. Because we have been getting gold off things. So maybe there's a vendor. So maybe I should pick up a couple things. Like this thing is worth an exceptional amount. And this isn't too heavy for its burden. Well, heavy for its value. I did not mean to pick that up. The weapon. Okay. Because that thing, I mean, it could be useful in combat, but its enchantment's going to run out, and it's not worth very much compared to its weight, so... We need to get up on top of the walls, though. Can we go into the tower, you think? Any more Draugr? It's kind of bizarre. I kind of assumed with this being the starting point of Alduin's onslaught that he would have kind of stationed more undead here than just one sentry. Especially with how much loot there is here. Lesser disintegration. What does that mean? Reduces enemy weapon damage by 10%. Uh-huh. Sunbeam. Ooh. That could be useful, actually. And an actual hide helmet. That would give me a lot of armor. So let's do that, because we're not really casting many spells right now. Although I guess the Novice Hood gives me extra mana for healing, so maybe I'll keep it. Lockpicking, strength. Oh boy. I think most of these we haven't picked up yet. We'll grab all those. Learn all these. Good. Put on the minor strength necklace, because, I mean, 20 extra carry capacity is very good. And then, Novice Hood, yeah, increases magic up at 20, which is extra healing. This would just increase our shouts, but also give us more armor. Yeah, and it would give us... I mean, 11 compared to our overall 33 is pretty huge. This will also be pretty great. I think this might help me kill the Dragon Priest down in Falkreath, because he was basically using a Sunbeam type spell. I don't know what that was, but this might help me actually counter that. But I think probably having extra armor will balance out with the less healing I will have. So we'll do that. Maybe someday we can actually enchant our own stuff. I don't know how well that'll work, but we'll try. Let's keep scouring the place for loot. I know there was one up on a wall that I saw trying to come into this place. Anyone down here? No. Oh yeah, and there's supposed to be a keep. This place has really changed. Because yeah, outside... Oh, it's another Draugr. Somewhere. But yeah, outside of here, there should be, like, a keep there, right? Because you run into this courtyard, and this is all blocked off. No, you run through here. That's the blocked off area. That's where the keep is. Can we go in here? There's stones in the way. So maybe not? No. Yeah, they blocked it up. Now, can we get up here somehow? I don't know. Because I think there's the loot up there. Yeah, there's enemies around. This is more like what I thought it would be. Give a nice hat. Ow. Man, two-handed swords are tough to combat. Because they're just so much faster than the other two-handed weapons. Okay. Money. Don't know why I need money, but I like money. Alright. Not sure how to get up to the rest of the chests. If there are more, because I think there are. Maybe I need to go from the top. Because I was able to go to the top of that tower. And perhaps if I jumped down from there, I can get over that way. Which seems like it'll do some damage to my legs, but you know, you won't know until you try. Already the fall damage seems a bit less than I assumed it would be, so maybe this fall won't kill me. You know, one can hope after auto-saving. Ow. Not much though, yeah. Fall damage is definitely less prevalent than I thought it would be. Alright. Nothing we necessarily need, it looks like, but some stuff with decent, you know, value. Some spell tomes, or a spell tome we haven't yet seen. And who knows if I'll actually even learn any of these magics, but I might as well grab the spells while we can. Okay, it wouldn't let me jump for a second there. Can we go across here? Seemingly so. Nope, it doesn't let it. Well, it might have let me up, but I did not jump correctly. Alright, did we level up yet? No. Interesting. I guess we haven't really killed as many enemies as I did last time. But we got more loot, so there's that. And now, how do you do, like, heavy attack? I have no idea. Because if you just hold it down, it doesn't really take stamina, it just does a regular attack. And that's that. Shift click isn't it. Control is, you know, crouch, apparently. I didn't even try to crouch. Oh, hi. Alright then. But yeah, I have no idea how one does like a heavy attack in this mod. In regular Skyrim, you would just hold down the attack button and they would do like a big attack, but here that does not seem to work. Okay, that was weird. Apparently if you... I don't know. Yeah, if I right and left click simultaneously, it like sets... It does a weird attack and also sets my restoration to just auto cast, so I have to like toggle it off after. It's very bizarre. Hi, I'm gonna take your loot. Thank you. You actually have some decent stuff. If I was using maces, I would certainly take that. Okay, we got a speech book. Ow. Excuse you, Frostbite Spider. That's very rude. Oh, you're actually like a higher level Frostbite Spider. Still not an issue, but kind of scary. Getting to higher level areas, it would seem. Ooh, all that's good. We have some sacks of stuff. Do you have anything? Lockpick, good. Kind of a bad stereotype to have a Khajiit, just to have regular Khajiit having a lockpick, but you know, I guess that's fine. So we already checked you two. No more loot. There's arrows. You know, don't mind if I do. Wait, iron arrow. Gimme. Let me just pull that out of your corpse. Don't mind me. Oh, but we leveled up. So we should do that. We'll do the same thing as last time, just absolutely get it all into the one-handed and some health. And then go for some marksman. Because we can. Did we favorite? Yeah, we did favorite the bow. Good. We're wearing the arrows? Yes. So where are we going exactly? I think this should head through the mountains across towards, yeah, Iverstead. Up to the throat of the world, which I don't think we need to go right now. And I don't know what, like, level these places are. If we go to here... Oh, that's the abjects. I don't think we want to deal with them yet. I think those are, like, mini-bosses. So we don't really want to deal with those. What's going on over here? Alright, just a couple at a time and they're no issue. Alright then. I don't know why they were just huddled down in this little cave here, but you know, there's nothing really in here. So that's fine. They're dead. Free XP, essentially. Alright, well, we're heading towards the rift. If we see anything too high level, we can always just turn back and run for our lives. I don't know what level these places are. I kind of assume the further north, because we started at the very southern point. So I assume the further north we get, the higher level things are gonna get, but who knows? Maybe you're supposed to go like around counterclockwise, and the rift is actually the highest level area. It's difficult to tell because in Skyrim, usually there aren't, like, levels. Or at the very least, the levels aren't linear in that enemies will be a certain level depending on the area. They usually scale to you. But here, not quite. Alright, well, we got a cave. Our first real dungeon. Let's see what kind of horrors are in here. If it's anything too bad, we can just turn around and run right back out. Because I probably don't want to deal with it. Hello? I'm under the water. Please help me. I'm drowning. No one here. Well, free loot for me. Sword of Shock. Now that is just like a straight up upgrade to my current sword, so we'll take that. It'll run out of charge real quick, but at the very least for those few hits that it's working, it'll be good. Actually, I wonder if charge regenerates. That would actually be awesome. Because I know in the earlier games, like Morrowind, I think, the charge of items would just come back naturally. Is that a pressure plate? Yes, it is. I just look up, there's a giant trap, and just, yep, that was a pressure plate. Good thing I did not touch it. Which I was very close to doing. Because that is a very quick way to send yourself back to your last save point. Yeah, this is kind of eerie that there's just nobody in here. I assume this dungeon used to be full of bandits, and maybe there's a mod that got rid of all the bandit enemies because we're supposed to be like some of the last remaining people. And so if we just had bandits all over the place, that it wouldn't be very thematic, I guess. But still, it's a little weird to see this place that's supposed to usually have enemies that is just completely barren. Huh? There are mimics? Wait. Well, good thing I saved 2 seconds ago. I just, like, click on the chest and it disappears. Well, I guess we have a mimic to fight. I can actually see it from here. Let's get a good look at this thing. Oh, sweet mamma jamma. Level 10. And if this thing is anything like Dark Souls mimics, I do not want to fight this thing. But we're here. Oh boy. Just keep juking. It's not as fast as in Dark Souls. And our bow does some freaking good damage. Oh, never mind about the speed. It is determined. Okay. Keep juking. Oh, we're getting stuck. Just keep juking. Juke 'em. Oop. I am a horrible shot. I will admit that. But this mimic won't know what hit him. Except he has had plenty of time to see me. I think he knows exactly what's hitting him. But you know, that's oh boy. That's fine. I landed on some fire, but you know what? It's all good. Our hide shoes have protected us. Okay. Alright, there you go. He was just standing there menacingly, like T-posing at me. I don't know. Some good loot though. Let's get our sword back. Huh. That went better than I could have ever expected. And I'm happy about that. And we leveled up. So you know what? All is good. I still don't know what all these numbers mean. Oh, I guess. Wait. First of all, I assume that the skill points I didn't use last time carry over, which is why we have more now. But also, I suppose this means that this is like the max number that I can skill them up to. So it appears that if I were to like keep investing into one-handed, I'd eventually cap it out at 22, and I'd need to level up further to increase that more. So that is good to know. I did not notice that is how that worked. But this still just takes 3 to level. Okay, but you can only level it up by a certain number each time. So I guess then we're going to go for more light armor. Okay, and now we can get another thing. We're probably going to focus on one-handed just because that's going to be our main combat thing. Archery seems really good too. I mean, it was doing a ton of damage even to a level 10 mimic, but I don't know. We're just going to focus on one-handed for now. Pickaxes. Why would I use a pickaxe? I guess because of this. I don't know. But let's get sword upgrade. Power attacks. Do 1% more damage per level in one-handed, which is good. Stamina required to perform power attacks with them is decreased by 1% per level of one-handed down to 50%. So about that, how do we use power attack? I still don't know. Swords and daggers to critically hit is increased by 1%. Ooh, I like that. Power attacks with swords and daggers have a 10% chance to inflict bleeding damage. Okay. Power attacks with swords and daggers are guaranteed to inflict bleeding. Okay. 15% chance to completely ignore armor when power attacking staggered or intimidated targets. There's a lot of power attacks. Swords are very, power attacks with swords more likely to critically hit. Alright. Alright, that's, yeah, so I could use daggers. Pretty much any bladed one-handed unit thing I could use here, because it affects both of them. So that's nice. Yeah, let's let's use our regular sword for a moment and just see if we can figure out how one power attacks. Maybe if we get rid of this. No. That's block. Is that, of course. Because, yeah, I don't know. It's, maybe it's if I'm, like, sprinting an attack. Yeah, because that does something different, but I think that's just a running attack. Who knows? Holding... Oh! Middle key. Did something move there? Or is that just the... I think it was just the wind. Middle mouse button is a power attack. Oh. That is unlike anything else, but, you know, that's fine. I've never seen power attack on middle mouse button, but we're good. We've figured it out. And from now on, I mean, how do we even tell? Because, you know, Dark Souls, there's a way to tell when a chest is a mimic. I guess you just have to hit it first. But that seems scary. And that completely caught me off guard because there was nobody else in this dungeon, and then a mimic was just there. So that was it was a little bizarre. But that's fine. That's fine. We'll just be more cautious. I didn't even know mimics existed in this, but you know, it's fine. We're good. Ooh, big potions. And coffins. Oh, but it's locked. Another thing about this is that you cannot unlock anything. Essentially. You're limited entirely until you actually get lockpicking experience. You just can't pick up any of it, or can't unlock any chests, which is unfortunate. You know, it would be nice. Oh, there are dead people. Okay. It'd be nice if we could unlock things, but we just cannot. And that'll be fine. Hi, dead people. What do you have for me? Nothing useful. Nothing useful. Oh, steel mace though. I mean, steel's good. When you give me a steel sword, let me know. Alright, we need to look over all these to see if one pops up as a skill book of some kind. I don't think any of them are. Because surprisingly, even though the skill books... Ooh, destruction. I'll take that. Thank you. Even though the skill books are honestly less useful in this than in the other, they're almost more necessary. Because they don't give you skill ups, but they make it so you can actually unlock skills. And having destruction might be nice. Because there could be some enemies that I need to do the, like, little spam flame spell on. Is this the exit? Amar's Shame. Do I want to go here? Is this gonna get me killed very quickly? I'm not dead yet, so let's save. Did it save? There, it saves. Okay. Oh, spider. Low-level spider. Ooh. That's some good shock damage. I forgot that we were using the shock sword. Maybe we should save the shock sword for something, you know, a little tougher. Because that thing obliterated that guy. And, of course, shock damage, it takes away their magicka as well. So it's really good against... Ooh, chest. It's really good against enemies that use magic of any kind. Okay, none of these are that. There's a steel dagger, it looked like. What was that? Did I see that correctly, or am I just... I might just be... No, iron dagger, okay. There's a little blood on this chest. I think if it was a mimic, it would have woken up. But let's save anyway. Yeah, no, we're fine. We are good. Okay, we don't need shields. Hmm. I assume if you hit a chest and it doesn't wake up, it's probably safe. But we'll just keep going under that assumption until it's proven otherwise. And what is with the creepy music? I do not much appreciate. Oh, hi. Oh, it's this dungeon. Oh. Yeah, this place is supposed to be full of vampires, isn't it? Right? You're supposed to bring the doggo here? The doggo from Falkreath? Yeah, I remember this place quite well. Ooh. Kinnereth, better stamina, thank you. Now I will take iron. I think blacksmithing will be pretty important in this. Goat meat, horse meat, apples. I'm probably not going to want to steal from... I don't remember who you are. It wasn't Hermaeus Mora. That's the book guy. Okay, Wilkenstone, jewelry, necklace, probably useful. Poison spray. All right. Let's learn to spray poison, I guess. It's probably useful. And there was something, the amulet of Kinnereth. Oh wait, but that replaces my necklace of strength. Let's go with the stamina until we're higher weight, you know, and then once we can't carry things, we'll switch over to the minor strength. So yeah, entire dungeon, some decent loot, only one mimic. And that was like the only enemy in the whole thing. Kind of bizarre, but also very creepy dungeon. Like the atmosphere was kind of on point. So that was good. I appreciate some nice creepy cave ambiance. And of course loading screens. They take a while, especially when coming out of a dungeon, it looks like. But that's fine. As long as it doesn't crash, I'm fine with however long of loading screens. What does this mod pack change / add? About everything. As the title would suggest, is nearly entirely a vandal. What does that even mean? Almost a full conversion mod pack. The combat is very different. And the setting is very different as well. As in, there's a lot of... It's like post-apocalyptic Skyrim, so Alduin kind of won in this reality. And we are the Dragonborn that needs to kind of retake the world. You what? Hi. Yeah, so there's mostly undead and dragons around. And I do not want to fight a dragon right now. I'm level 3. Please, game. I'm just a little goblin. I only have like 3 HP, please. Don't make me fight a dragon. But yeah, there's also a different leveling system. So you actually gain XP just by killing things and exploring locations, rather than by having to actually do anything. Ooh, Imperial Sword. Is that better? Slightly. It's good to see the Imperials were still running around doing things. And are these any better than mine? They do seem to be. Yeah. So, what exactly? My armor... I don't think I need the helmet buff, but the boots... Yeah, the boots I need. The other 3 pieces of armor we can just take from here, because they're better. Okay, and then the Imperial Sword we might as well take to replace our regular sword. So we will unfavorite this, favorite this, put that on, and put on our slightly better armor. Because, yeah, those enchantments don't do a whole lot for me. Okay. Ambush in the valley. Okay, nice. Nice. It's very dark. Probably because it's nighttime. And I hear wolves, which I am not a fan of. That is the opposite of bueno. But we will take their money. and profit upon their death, because that's what I do. Take all of the arrows so we never run out. It's kind of weird that all of the, like, are the arrows from who attacked them? Because all of the guys have steel arrows, but all the arrows on the ground are iron arrows. That seems a little bizarre. But we're just not going to ask questions. We'll just take all their loot. Health regen, I'll take it. Okay, now that we have a bunch of loot, let's save and carry on. Oh boy, there's more. There's a lot more. I thought that was like the one... Oh, Imperial Mage. Interesting. I thought that was like the one group of enemy or of corpses to loot, but no. I still don't know if there's a vendor, so better prices may not be useful. So yeah, pretty much everyone's dead. Just literally everyone. As I said, I don't even know if there's vendors anywhere in this mod pack. And if buying or selling will actually have any real value later. But we will see. We'll just... Maybe once I've taken control of a hold and liberated it from the zombies and dragons and zombie dragons, then maybe people will return. Is this one mod or many? I think it is built around one major mod, which was like, I don't know, Shattered Skyrim, I think was what it was called. Something like that. And then the mod pack was built around it. So it's a lot of mods, but mainly built around the concept of one big mod. I did not want the helmet, but I'll take it, I guess. And I will put it back. There we go. We'll just put the hat back on him. He's fine. Okay, now we've gotten to the end of the corpses. We don't need to pick up any more arrows. How many arrows did we end up with? 345 steel arrows, 83 iron arrows. I think we're good on arrows for a little bit. Probably. Let's save again. Keep moving, because I did see a dragon around here, and if that thing attacks us, we are probably most likely almost definitely dead. So let's try to avoid that, shall we? There's a goat. Very terrifying. We got our fancy new Imperial sword that does 1 extra damage, which, you know, is probably important. Wonder if Iverstead is alright. It's kind of a smaller town. Oh boy. I was like, why did the wolf just, like, cut out there? But okay. Puppers have been obliterated. Good. We don't get any actual leather from them. That's unfortunate for our, you know... Hello. That sounds like combat music, but I see no enemies. Of course, it is very dark. I can see nothing. Maybe we should sleep. Maybe we should sleep for a good while and wait for daytime. Let's do that. Rift and Overseer. That is no good. That is why there is boss music. Let us sprint this direction. What level is it? 3. Dumb idea. Level 3 ain't bad. Oh, and is he running? Running like a big bubble blowing baby. All right. I was just about to go and fight him. But, you know, he decided to run before that. So, you know, good for him. Good for him. He survives another day. I totally would have wiped the floor with him. Pretty sure. 20% sure. Potion of Destruction. Good, good. It's hard to loot when you can't see. Let's wait until morning. It's 8 p.m. Let's wait until, let's see. How long would I need to sleep? It's actually about 9 p.m. Let's assume 9 p.m. So that would be 3 hours until midnight, and then probably another 7 or 8 hours. So let's do 10 hours. Maybe 11. That should get us to morning. Well, they actually sped up how fast you sleep. That's really nice, actually. Because in baseline Skyrim, it can take a while. So there are dragons, and there's at least one dragon per hold. I know that much. And these dragons are of varying levels, and you need to kill them to release the hold from their evil. Oh, hi. Do I get XP for killing a goat? No, I do not. It had a level, so I assumed maybe I'd get XP for it. But that was not true. Oh, what are you? Good. Good, sir? Oh, gosh. Zombie. You're not too big of an issue here. So, why is there a ghost? Ow. Oh, no. There's the Overseer again. Hi, dude. Oh. Oh, all the bandits are now ghosts. Because there aren't supposed to be bandits in this world. So they're still plundering my booty after death. That's just great. Dude, you gotta not just keep defending. Come on. Come on. You're better than this. Oh, Nikes. Let's use some of this healing juice that I have in my left hand. Wow, when it said decrepit, they were not kidding. That thing died immediately. Ghosty Goo, what did you have for me? Ooh, you actually have armor. Nice. So that's kind of the same armor as me. So they pretty much drop the same things as bandits. They're just, you know, dead bandits. Wow. Okay, frostbite spiders, wolves, nothing too scary. Are you a Forsworn? You're a Forsworn. That's scary. And I'm being slowed by the freaking spiders. Oh, and you have a bow. Alright, that's it. Sniper duel. Haha. Loser. Okay, Forsworn armor. Is that better? It's actually better. Nice. We need our boots because they have, what was it, a strength enchant or something? But we'll take those. Forsworn sword is worse. Is it? 12 damage. 9 damage. Oh, it's because I have the bow on. Right. But yeah, this is 24. This is 27. It put it on the other person. Okay. We'll take that. And we'll take the Forsworn sword. Because that's actually better for us somehow. Let's go to armor. Because we actually kind of need to... Yeah, that is better. That's kind of surprising. I guess I never really compared Forsworn armor to other types of armor. And yeah, this Forsworn sword is way better melee weapon. So, hi. You're just in time to test out my new blade. Now I'm the bandit, constantly talking about trying out my freshly sharpened weapon. Luckily, your mace has impossibly low range. Victory is mine. Thank you for noticing. Alright, frostbite spiders have nothing. You have nothing useful, and I've leveled up. Good. Very good. Alright, it seems that the max level for all skills goes up by 2 per level. So that's good. So it would have started at 18 each, and then now it's up to 24. So I guess let's go more one-handed. And light armor. And health. We're going to keep doing health for a while. Not forever, but for a while. Should we continue with this? Because a lot of these are power attack based. Critically hit in chance increase. That's good. I didn't even know you could critically hit in Skyrim. Really. Power attacks. Ignore armor when power attacking. A lot of them are about power attacks, which I guess is good, but I need to... Standing or sideways power... What's a sideways power attack? All I know is that I press middle mouse button and it does something. That's about all that I can tell. But let's get... Well, no. Just getting a better chance to crit is not really worth that. Let's look at these buffs. Arrows and bolts deal critical damage. Okay, so that's the same thing as the other one. I was within 5 meters. Oh, it's like, yeah, point blank. Arrows and bolts deal double damage on enemies that are at least 50 meters away. Don't think I'll be hitting that very often. 1% more damage per level in marksman. We don't have any levels in marksman just yet, so that's not useful. How about light armor? That we need more defense. Armor rating for light armor is increased by a lot. Yeah, so if we're wearing all light armor, this will give us 4% per level in light armor, which is really good. How about this one? Oh, wearing at least 4 pieces of light armor while running or sprinting gives experience in light armor. So that's just free XP. Does that even work? I don't know if that even works, because I mean we literally have a completely different XP system, and I don't think that will work for this system. So let's just go with this extra armor. I don't know if that'll actually do anything for us, but that'll be nice. 20 weapons and bruises. Bruises. 10% chance to be completed evaded. That's nice. Being staggered or paralyzed negates this. Okay. Well, that's good. So if an enemy has two-handed weapons, then that would be good. Because we can sometimes just evade their attacks. The dragon's still out here somewhere. I do not like that. Oh, and you're level 4 now. Oh, it scales with my level. Hi. I kind of want to go back to my cabin. Being out in the open with a dragon it puts you at every disadvantage. Oh, and I can actually see how far away he is. Oh, yeah, and he's leaving. He does not want to be around me. These Draugr are coming my way, though. It seems like he's almost, like, sicking the Draugr on me instead of fighting me himself. Oh, yeah, he brought a whole freaking army to my doorstep here. Yes, you're very undead. I get it. Wow. So these guys don't scale with my level, but the dragon was. So that's interesting. Because the dragon's now level 4 along with us. Not sure how that really helps us, because it's still a dragon. Poisoned arrows. Nice, I think. Do any of you have anything else I want? Probably not really. Alright, well, yeah, it looked like the dragon wasn't gonna attack us directly. It just brought an entire horde of its lackeys to come and kill us, which makes sense because it's the Riften Overseer, so it probably won't attack us directly until we get to Riften, I would assume. I don't know how to harvest this yet, of course. I need to remember that my character is dumb and doesn't know how to pick a plant until I find a book that tells us how to pick plant. Oh, those are some big mushrooms. Let's save and check out this cave, because it doesn't look like a very deep cave, but apparently we're getting into it somehow. Oh, hi. You wanna die, please, before you get anywhere near me? Oh, sweet mamma jamma. We're getting out of here. We're leaving. We're not staying here. I will take the dragon much more over that. Elk. Okay. Nothing in the elk. Yeah, sword. Give me sword back. Yeah, I was not about to be fighting 2 bears. Maybe if it was just 1 bear, I would have stood my ground and see how much damage it did. But, oh, what is this? Oh, this is Iverstead, isn't it? And of course, there's bodies hanging outside, so I assume by that means there's gonna be undead in here. Oh, hi, Riften Overseer. Welcome back. He's here to rally the troops, I guess. Oh, he's stopping. He is stopping, smelling many roses. The roses of my demise. Okay, we are deep in here now. I will need to pray to Akatosh to survive this situation. Okay. Dragon's leaving again. Good. Seems to fly back to Riften every time I avoid it. Where are these guys? Are they on the 1,000 steps? Seems like it. I like the music though. Excusez-moi. Parlez-vous français? Alright, you're right here, and you're very scary, I guess. You know. Oh, it took a step forward when it does the power attack, and oh. Guess it still hit. I thought I was completely missing, but we're good. Okay. Oh, and we got the hunter, which I guess is against me for some reason. I think he's supposed to be the guy at the shrine here. Get ye away from here. Ooh, we can take the pelts. That will be useful for upping our stuff. Where are the arrows coming from? From you? Oh, this scoundrel seems to have poison arrows. Yep. But that's fine. We're good. And there's another one. Let's loot real fast. Where might you be? Oh, you're up there. Okay, I guess this calls for a duel of sorts. Ow. Not gonna kill me. But firing at someone who's on a cliffside is not as easy as one might expect. He took an arrow to the knee. Quick, get him. Ooh, that guy was rich. All right. So, let's continue exploring Iverstead now that we've kind of cleared out the area, but all the enemies were focused on the Thousand Steps. So I wonder if High Hrothgar is at all, like, clear. Are there enemies there? Are the Greybeards holding their own? What about Parthenax? Like, what is the state of the world up there? But this place is a little, broken. Oh, there's a chest here. Yeah, there's like hidden chests all over the place. Oh, so we already know Soul Trap. That's good. What is that? Conjuration spell? Okay. Take that. Minor alteration, not too useful. But yeah, Soul Gem would be nice. I think I'll just wait until I have Soul Trap and do that way. Although, can we... Ooh. We'll take that just to disenchant it, actually. Because I remember you need to have an item to disenchant to get the knowledge of how to enchant things. And that is definitely one we will want. Magical regen, I guess. Speaking of which, we should probably eat some food. Because food is actually useful. A health regen, stamina regen, mana regen. Okay. So we'll just have all three of those so we get the good regens over the next over 1,000 seconds, which I don't really know how long that is. I think it was 1,200, and then you divide that by 60. Which, you know, is a lot. It's a few minutes at least. Another Staff of Sunbeam, we'll take that. Ooh, water breathing. Yes. Won't flee and deal extra damage. Why do I want that? I don't know. I guess I'll take it. Fire and fatigue. I don't think we want the battle axe because it's just too heavy, but we'll take fatigue, I suppose, so we can disenchant it later. Oh, and that's a dungeon. All right. We're safe from the dragon in here, as far as I can tell. So let's save. Get on inside. Because who knows how high level things in here are going to be. I certainly do not. But eventually we got to head back to Falkreath and fight that dragon priest. I don't really want to, but we'll have to eventually. Soul gem. Nice, nice. Lanterns, rune books. Yeah, I need to get like the mage light spell or something. Maybe just a torch. Cause it be dark in here. And for some reason my big old glowy healing spell doesn't actually give me any light. Does it? I'm like casting. Nope, that just it puts light in my face rather than actually giving me light that I can see by. So really, if anything, it drowns out any other light in the room. Are you guys no? You're dead? You look pretty dead. You better be. I remember this. Don't I? No, I guess not. But it looks like I do. Because, yeah, this place is obviously trapped. An illusion book. I don't think I have one of those yet. Because, yeah, it looks like that is a dart trap. So if I, like, pull a lever... Yep. Yeah. What about this lever? Oh. Not the right lever, it seems. But that is both. I see what it is. I see. So we gotta do this one, which will do that, and then this one, which opens that. So we can leave. Easy enough puzzle, you know. Definitely a Skyrim level puzzle, where they're all kind of really easy. Where were they? I heard the spikes come down and stab something. I didn't notice where said spikes are, but I suppose they're done. So that's all I need to know. Once again, no enemies. I don't know why, but there just being no enemies makes everything 10 times creepier. Because like this one time, my brother and I, we were playing some Lethal Company, and for some reason this one level bugged out and didn't spawn any enemies the entire time we were there. It was very bizarre, but it was creepier than it normally would have been because there was just nothing. Like, having enemies there that can kill you is, something to be said about that, but just having it be completely empty and dark and creepy and you're anticipating something to happen, it hurts the brain. It's not good for your mental state. Anyways, I don't know what the date there is. I mean, I can see, is that just 4E200? 18th Morningstar, I guess. That doesn't mean anything to anyone, I don't think. I've set up camp inside the barrow. This has to be the place. According to all of my research, the burial chamber should be located here. All I need is some time, undisturbed, to find the claw. I found the claw. It's on this table. Must be hidden here somewhere. Let's see. A few days later, because that was the 18th and now it's the 25th, had a close call today with that fool Wilhelm. He came close to entering the barrow, but I was able to scare him off by rattling some pottery shards in a bag. These people are far too superstitious for their own good. Gives me an idea. 3 days later, after a few failures, I've come up with a mixture that should do the trick. The glow is perfect. I should look exactly like one of the supposed spirits these people of Iverstead believe is haunting this barrow. Going to test it out tomorrow. The next day, success! It worked better than I could have imagined. All I had to do was wander about the entrance to the barrow at night and wave my arms about. I had to stop myself from laughing aloud as they ran away. This should keep them at bay while I continue searching for the claw. Let's see, 11th of Hearthfire. That's actually, I assume that's the next month, but that's a while later. Probably like another couple weeks later. Almost half a year has passed and no sign of the claw or any clues as to its whereabouts. This is becoming maddening. It has to be here. Can't risk hiring any assistants, so I'll have to continue alone. 20th of Sun's Dusk. It's like another month later or something. I don't know. It's same year though, so that's good. It isn't here. It can't be here. This isn't right. It must be the people of Iverstead. They must be onto my ruse, and they're toying with me. They want to find the burial chamber on their own and keep the riches for themselves. 18th of Evening Star, so I guess another month. Why? Why are they tormenting me? Why not just destroy me? Who am I? My head is becoming clouded. I can't remember anything. I have to read my journal to remember my purpose. Am I a part of this tomb? Am I meant to guard it? What's becoming of me? He doesn't even... Wait. 1050. Hold on. Okay, so I think 4E means 4th era. So 200th year of 4th era, and now the next entry is 1st era 1050. They shall not take my treasure. They shall all pay dearly for their crimes. Any who shall set foot within these walls will taste my wrath, my power. I am the guardian of Shroud Hearth Barrow. All who oppose me will fall. Alright, that's ominous. But the thing is, this guy was in here for like a year before anything bad happened to him, so I'm not too scared. You know, I still have like 11 months and 30 days and like 23 hours and 50 minutes before I go insane, because I've only been in here for like a short amount of time. So let's see. I guess let's continue on. I'm gonna save after all that reading because, you know. Oh. Huh. Well, whatever's making that shininess on the ground there just saved me from running into that thing. Because I thought that was some kind of ghost or something. I was like, man. That's creepy. And then that shot fire a few seconds later, and I was like, that's even creepier. Alright, so where was he even looking to find this dragon claw? Because I would have spent like almost a year or even like a few months in that couple series of rooms just to try to find the dragon claw that was on his table. Like, where did he get that? I don't know. Maybe he finally found the dragon claw and that's when the thing took over. Maybe the dragon claw is cursed. And also another classic Skyrim puzzle. Dragon claw. Let's see. I think I need to look closer. How do you look closer? Is it just here? Yeah. We got moth, owl, wolf. Moth, so these two need to switch. Okay, moth, owl, wolf. Classic Skyrim puzzle. Very tough, I know. I'm a genius. I don't know, that's like having a key card thing that like requires a password or something, a little pin lock, and then just writing the answer to the pin on the lock. It's not smart. Alright, nothing good here. I don't know who just keeps spreading all these embalming tools all over the place. I'm not a fan. Alright, hello? Person that I'm supposed to be feeling the wrath of. Good sir, I would like to have an audience with you. I would like to not have an audience with you. Audience is over. I'm good. I'm really, I'm fine. You can just stay asleep, please. These guys are very loud. I think it's because they're in the cave. I still don't know exactly which audio these guys would be. Would that be voice? Or would it be enemies? Is there an enemy one? No. I don't know. Let's try reducing voice. There are, if there's, what? Anyway, if there's anything that we need to hear, it usually has subtitles on it, so we should be fine. If these guys could just stop screaming all over the place, you know, that would be appreciated. Where'd you go? There you are. Yeah, I wasn't sure what level these guys would be, so I was a lot... Oh boy, hi. Now you... I was gonna say you're a worthy foe, but you're really not. You kind of just died. Iron sword. Don't need it. Yeah, I might just need to lower master volume again, even though there's some things that are like really quiet, and then other things that are really loud, like specifically the Draugr just screaming in my face, which, you know, is fine. It's a bit intimidating, and I think that's what it's supposed to be. So how do I get out of here exactly? Oh, lever. Any traps? I see no traps. Yeah, we're probably fine. That looks ominous. What? Why is there a trap door and a pull lever right here? Let's... Yep. Out of my way. So is this permanently closed now? I guess. Okay. Interesting. I was worried about that. For a second I thought that the lever would just dump me into the water. Like, that would be the open... Whoa. I did not see that. Gotta be careful about these little stone-colored things. Oh, hi. And I need to fight while looking out for traps. It's just unfair. You guys already know where all the traps are because you live here. I don't like that. Okay, poison. I don't know if poison works very well against undead, but I guess we'll figure it out. This place seems a little ominous. I hear breathing. You know, it's probably just the wind. Probably just the wind. Ow, my face hole. Alright, I guess a ranged battle is ensuing. Ow. Alright. Some of these guys don't even have heads, so they're not too hard to outshoot, you know? But they're all level 6, which makes it hard to do enough damage to them. You know, if they were level 1s, I'd be like one-shotting them right now. Ow. Oh, but also... Oh, we still got kill cams. Nice. They were standing in a pool of oil. But... what kind of a player would I be if I just stooped to that level? We killed them all fair and square. And now I'm kind of scared to walk onto here in case something else shoots that. It's just like, you fool. You should have used the trap while you could have, and now you're stuck. Now we shall burn you. Yeah, it sounds about right. But we get a lot of arrows, so you know, turn a decent number of steel arrows into a larger number of... oh goodness gracious. Hey, look, there's a trap. Look out! You're gonna burn! Yeah, I mean, what kind of loser would use a trap like that? I don't know. Couldn't be me. Yeah, I fight all my battles fair and square, you know? Alright, more embalming tools. Good. Great for you, I guess. I'm not none dead, so I'm none too keen about... oh, hi. Hey, you wanna come this way, please? Pretty please? Mayhaps for a cherry that may or may not be on top of the please? Okay. Try to range battle. Okay. Yeah, I probably shouldn't... I don't need an embalming tool. Get out of here. I was trying to pick up the arrow. There we go. That looks safe. Also, someone needs to study those, like, scientifically, because they have figured out perpetual motion, I suppose. Die, obvious enemy. And obvious enemy. Yeah, I swear they're sitting here just like, no, I am sleeping. I am dead. Do not mind me. Like, they're just trying to be inconspicuous. I don't even know how he would say that without a head, but, you know. That's exactly what he said. He just, don't mind me. I'm dead. Oh. Oh. Well, aren't I lucky? This is a big old trap that probably would have, like, one-shot me. Oh, hi. The mage didn't even try to cast a spell at me. And I get a key. Nice. Okay. It's good, because I don't have lockpicking yet, so that I would have been stuck. I wonder if this unlocks every door in the place, because it was a locked door earlier I couldn't go through. That looks suspicious. I was gonna look around for enemies first so I could loot properly, but it doesn't really look like there are enemies around. So we're probably fine. Let's go up here. Can we go across there? No. I think we need to do this first. So let's see if this is an obvious one that just has the answer lying around here somewhere. Because usually with these, they're just like either right above it or behind it. It's very dark. It's hard to see. Well, we don't have the answer obviously here, so let's go down this waterway and see where it does tell us exactly what we're supposed to do. What, waterway? Hello? Ooh, coin purse. Was that all that this is? There's a Draugr and a coin purse. To steal his lunch money. I don't know. I guess so. No obvious answers down there. Maybe we're just supposed to glitch our way up that way. I probably could. I don't have wool, which I think is the iron sword. Don't need it. There was something behind the waterfall, so that's good. Yeah, I really need something like Mage Light or something. Something shiny. Did I ever pick up a torch, you think? I don't think I did. Maybe it's so obvious. Oh, this isn't... You don't even open it with that. Oh, hi. Oh, you are tanky. You're tanky desu. I leveled up. Sweet. Good, good. Alright, well now we have this room. So the obvious answer must be somewhere in here. Well, obviously these are the places. Because there's faces here, and these faces are supposed to have the answer in their mouths, but they're all blocked up. There is a button here. Ah. Whale. So you are whale. Thank you. Alright. You are... Yeah, birdie. I think that's whale as well. That's it. Yeah. So the two far ones are whale. Good, good. You are birdie. There we are. And what are you? Do you ever open? Oh, yeah, there it does. Snake. Alright. Thank you. Oh, no thank you. Ugh. They really like ranged battles in this dungeon. Oh, still dodged it. What a loser. There is a trap here. Yep, that is a trap. Good to know. Just had to try it out, you know, test if it still worked. It's very important. No loot over there, it looks like. Another tripwire. Is that for this? No. That's for those. You know, crush his corpse before going and looting him. It's fine. This place is just full of traps. You think this can also be a mimic? Is there just the one type of mimic, or is there more? Oh gosh, there's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. There's more. Open. Change. Press. That didn't work. Can he come down here? Is he stuck? He might be stuck. I'm so glad I didn't assume that there was only one type of mimic, because I would have been so freaking dead. Absolutely deadified. But he's a bit stuck because he's a big mimic. Yeah, when that chest disappeared, that was like completely just a jump scare. Instant adrenaline rush. Just get out of there. You do not want to be near this thing. But he too big. If he wasn't too big, I would just hit him with this trap down here. So he's kind of lucky that he's too big. Alright, sweet kill cam. I guess. We couldn't see much, but you know, it's fine. Ah. You mimics. You gotta stop doing that to me. You know, my heart, it can't take such things. But luckily now we know. We know that mimics exist and to be very cautious of them. Oh. To the depths, I guess. I really feel like I'm in Dark Souls. Oh, and can we level up? We can. We're almost to another level up, actually. So let's see. I kind of feel like just more one-handed. You know? Eventually we'll start raising other things, but for now, one-handed and I guess some magicka. This magicka is like indirectly health. So that's good. So this, I don't think does anything for us. This could be nice, for sure. This was obviously very nice. And what is after this? Reduced by 1%. Ooh, less weight. That's always good. Damage from animals and creatures, a 10% chance to be completely evaded. Okay, so that's kind of like the two-handed thing. And this is for one-handed and ranged weapons. Man, so I guess light armor is like evasion tanking. You're not just entirely reliant on your armor skill or armor level. You're just avoiding all the damage. Damage from falling is reduced. Nice. Tactical retreat. From physical and magical attacks is decreased by 1% per level in armor. Huh. Interesting. Wearing a matching set of light armor increases movement speed and weapon speed by 25%. Increases fire, frost, and shock damage by 1% or down to 25%. Okay. Blinded enemies. How do we blind enemies? I'm not sure. Reduces incoming damage from weapons made of inferior materials. Cool. Damage from physical weapons and creatures are completely evaded if wearing a matching set of light armor and moving or sprinting. And the current stamina is at least 300 points. So if we get a ton of stamina, then we're essentially invincible while moving. Good to know. Good to know. But that's like really high level. We're not getting to that for a while. So let's do damage from two-handers, because a lot of the enemies that are a problem are either ranged or two-handed. So good. And save again, just because we're probably gonna die in here. Oh, it's this room. Oh. All right, you're dead immediately. Thank you for your patronage. Oh, goodness. Why are the guys up there? I do not like that. Oh, kill cam. Sweet. Not what you want to hear after a kill cam. Oh, great. I'm just really lucky that those mages are super not tanky. Archer here and another guy. Oh, hi. You're a mage without a head. It's a bit odd. Usually mages are supposed to be like smart or something. Oh, a shaman. You're healing? I don't like that. Thank you. Okay. Thank you for dying. I appreciate it. Dying is my favorite Christmas present. Is when people die. Alright. That... I don't know. I was scared the whole time that something big and like level 20 would just show up. But no, we kind of got through it perfectly fine. Nothing was too high level for us. We didn't even really need to use all our mana healing yet, so we're good. And you fell in the water. Hard to check you for good loot when you're in the water, but you know, it's probably fine, I guess. Because most of these guys don't have loot anyway. Oh, there's stairs. Okay. Money. Alright, it was worth it. Thank you. Did I re-loot the big guy? I think I did. Let's check again. Yeah, he got nothing. Alright, loot room. That totally doesn't have any enemies, and I'm perfectly safe here. My favorite. Alright. Nothing I need here. Oh. Yeah. Where's the trap? Oh, that's the trap. Okay. But if I'm back here... No, those are all pointed different directions, aren't they? So I don't think there's any place here that is perfectly safe, except if I'm looking at the angles correctly. Over here... Yeah, over here should be safe. No, don't pick that. I can't open them. Oh gosh, it's a mimic. It is a mimic. I thought if it was trapped, it couldn't be a mimic. I was horribly mistaken. Can you get into this little hallway here? I sure hope he can't. Oh, he can. He can. He can. He very much can. Oh. Is he trapped? Did I do it? Okay. It looks like he could get past there, but he can't. That's good. Just stay right there. Oh man, you have a lot of HP. But I don't really want to get near you because you can one-shot me. At least, he was able to one-shot me when he grabbed me that one time. When I didn't know that mimics existed. So I don't know if their attacks after that are still one-shot worthy, but we have plenty of steel arrows, so we'll just keep filling them full of lead. And actually, because we're just not even needing to worry about killing them, let's use our worst arrows, I guess. Ancient Nord ones. Yeah, it doesn't do that much less damage, but against something like a dragon, having the best arrows saved for that would be good. Plus, it declutters the inventory if you get rid of the ones that you have very few of first. Man, you are tanky. The other mimics did not have this much HP, although they were the same level. So that's a bit bizarre. Okay, now it's iron arrows. It's probably fine. Alright. Time to beat you like a man. By waiting until you're at 1 HP and then hitting you one last time. That's how a man does it. Of course, I wouldn't exactly know, but at least that's how I do it. Alright, well, delightfully devilish, Seymour. That dungeon's done. And the Mimic did not have good loot, so that's kind of unfortunate. And our first dragon shout thing. Kind's Peace. Oh. Interesting. We can't really get over there, though. Can we? It's a long jump. Not a very long fall, though. Let's, Oh, we almost got it. We almost had that. Yeah, because the sprint, I think, is faster in this than in... Yeah, you can actually parkour that. Ooh. Orcish Greatsword. Only 5 damage. Okay. Yeah, because I'm assuming it's because we're not good with two-handers. So it's just like, nah. It do no damage. Alright, then. Shroudhearth Barrow, and then back out to Falkreath, I guess? No more loot. Oh, and I guess this would go out to Iverstead, because we're pretty far from Falkreath at this point. But we'll get there. I think we're... Ah. I was like, what was making that noise? Step on a trap? But no, we're good. Oh, we're back here. The guy's journal. Interesting. Well, let's attempt to find that door that was locked. I think it's that one. Because this door was locked, and now... Oh. Okay. I was gonna say, now we have the key to the crypt, and maybe this will open it, and it did not. That is just locked to us forever. But that's fine. Alright. Now we're back to being constantly stalked by that dragon. We can level up again. Okay, let's do that. We could probably get this up to max. Or we could have. But pretty close. We should probably also increase marksman. Just because we've been... let's try to distribute it a bit more. Yeah, we've been leveling that up, or using marksman a lot, so we might as well get it some levels to some degree. You know, we need some stamina too, because stamina also increases carry capacity. But let's try to get to 150 HP first, and then go into that. Then we can spend 1 point here. Do I need to go out here for it to increase those? I think so. I was gonna say marksman was still counted as being at 1. That ain't right. There it is. Okay. Yeah, neither of those seem all that great. What about here? While holding a war axe and crouching, some animals or creatures can be gutted for edible meat. Oh. Interesting. Arrows and bolts fired. Wait. Arrows and bolts fired from arrows and crossbows. Is Godzilla okay? Did he have a stroke trying to read this? because I think that's supposed to be bows and crossbows, but you fire arrows from arrows. It is very true. That is how it works. That would give it 3% more damage. Let's continue attempting to level up, I guess, this. If only one-handed weapons that are carried are equipped. Oh, if the only one-handed weapons that are carried are equipped. Damage done with them is increased by 1% per level. That's good. That's very good, because that's like 26% increased damage. But that means I can't hold any other one-handed weapons in my inventory. I think that's what it means. And that, I mean, I guess that's fine? Question mark? If I could find an enchantment bench to, you know, disenchant the items I have, then that's not a problem. So it's basically saying you can only have the one weapon that you always use. Well, I'll take that. I don't even think I have many of these that I need. Because, like, I have this, which does some good damage, but I mean, this thing already does an extra 4 damage above this. So overall, the 5 shock damage is almost entirely negated by this weapon itself. So staves probably aren't counted as one-handers. So yeah, we have no more one-handers. So now we do damage. So I think I'll leave that here, because that was a lot. Oh, and that's a lot of undead. Do you see that little gaggle of undead walking through Iverstead? We'll deal with that next time. We'll deal with that later. So that was a lot. A lot happened, but you know, I had a good time with it. There was a lot of enemies, and honestly, it's kind of hard for me to get excited about Skyrim anymore, because I've played it so very much. But I feel like this, just like with my RimWorld series that I just started earlier, they're both like me playing a game that I've played for years, but in a way that I haven't played it in a long time. And so I kind of like that I'm able to enjoy these games again, regardless of how many times I've played through them. So that's very nice. I'm having fun with this, and hopefully that continues, because it's actually scary. You know, I didn't used to be able to really get scared by Skyrim anymore, because I knew everything. I knew where everything was, what all the enemies did, when I had to run, when I should stay, you know, should I stay or should I go now? It's like I kind of knew the ins and outs of everything in the game, and it made it so nothing was very exciting. But with this, it's like, when I walk into a dungeon, not only do I not really know what kind of enemies are going to be in there, and what their abilities are, and what to expect from them, but also what level they'll be, and how much damage they'll do, and, you know, because in normal Skyrim, you know everything is going to be around your level. You know, you can't really walk into a place that far exceeds your abilities on accident. You kind of got to go out of your way to do that. But in this, it's like, I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing. I'm just kind of wandering and leveling up and killing everything and getting loot. And it's very exciting. And the ambiance, like the new ambiance in the mod pack, is terrifying. Like, I don't know if it was even picked up very well in the stream, because of, you know, the ambiance was a bit lower and the enemies screaming were a lot higher, you know, in volume. But overall, the ambiance was kind of terrifying. It actually gave me pause walking into a few of these places. And that's rare for me in Skyrim. I was like, what is that sound? Is that an enemy? Is that just creepy cave ambiance was gonna come jumping out at me? I don't know. So very nice. I enjoyed it. We'll get back to this and hopefully get some more levels and maybe kill our first dragon eventually. It seemed like the dragons leveled up with us though, so it might not help to wait to kill them. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. I mean, I guess the higher level we get, the better bows and arrows and stuff that we get will be, so it probably evens out eventually. But anyways, I'm gonna go now. Thank you for being here, RPG Ash, and anybody else who may be here. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.